What's up, YouTube? It's Big Fish here with another reaction video. Now, we got Fox News here, and we're going to be talking about the teen takeovers. Now, what is a teen takeover? I can't say that all of these are kids, because you know adults, they like to get into the fun, the chaos, and by adult, 18, you're officially adult. You can do what you want outside of drinking at the age of 21, of course, when that comes around. But we got teen takeovers happening in Brandon, Florida, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Chicago, Illinois, and now they're popping up in Los Angeles, California. Let's hear about this craziness.
Is just running back and forth, jumping on cars, just fighting, taunting the police. And it got pretty bad to the point me and my team actually witnessed the little boy actually getting stumped out.
Wait a minute, let me turn these captions off.
This is just one of the many videos of wild brawls happening in the deep blue city of Chicago. Authorities are now sounding the alarm on teen takeovers by issuing a curfew enforcement. So far, 8 teens have been arrested, with an additional 24 getting hit with a curfew violation. It's not just happening in Chicago. Take a look at our nation's capital, suffering from a similar teen takeover, which eventually escalated to gunfire. And earlier this month, Los Angeles also erupted into similar takeovers involving unruly crowds blocking intersections, performing illegal car stunts, and vandalizing buildings. One rowdy group even stormed a luxury apartment building, damaging the property and attacking the staff.
Teen takeovers. So teen takeovers include vandalism, assault, robbery, public nuisance, being loud. This starts with the parents. Now, I heard in one city, they're starting to fine you $1,000, parents. $1,000 if your kids are out here and they found them and you're going to be held responsible for them being rowdy. Now, let's start doing our controversial opinions. I like that steep to go a bit higher. Maybe we got to start opening up new jails. But the problem is, if you open the new jails, these kids will become institutionalized, and all they can think about is bad, bad, bad. Now, you will get your few good apples that come out of the bunch, but we know what happened to people who go to prison. They're repeat offenders. You see all these repeat offenders out on the streets right now with 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 affinity already on their sheet record. How do you get 30 felonies and you're free right now? It doesn't make sense in these cities. And this right here is proving why we had to get this under control. And you already know who it is majoritarily. It's the fatigue. It's the black fatigue. I love my people, but they are acting way too rowdy. And this is why we're at a steady 13% because of dumb stuff like this. Because we're killing our kids through abortion. It's a wild time out here. We got to handle our kids because they're the future. But the future is looking very bleak right now because, man, our kids can't read, can't do math. They don't even know what geography is. It's looking bad out here for us.
These teen takeovers aren't anything new. In May of 2025,
look at this.
About 100 teens terrorized D.C.'s Navy Yard, resulting in the brutal beating of an unidentified man. That was just the second teen takeover in that month alone.
Did you see him? Did you see the shite? Did you see his face with the shiesty?
In May of 2025, about 100 teens terrorized D.C.'s Navy Yard, resulting in the brutal beating of an unidentified man.
He's black. Now, what do you think the parents are at home doing? TikToking, scrolling on their phone, not knowing where their kids is. Some parents think this is alright. Oh, let the kids have fun. You have nowhere that they can go. Do you want to know why they don't have nowhere to go? Because they're doing this exact thing. They're mimicking the same thing that they do when they do have a place to go. Look at this.
That was just the second teen takeover in that month alone. All right, Griff. I remember a song by Jason Aldean called Try That in a Small Town. It doesn't happen where I'm from. This doesn't happen in Nashville, Tennessee, that I know of. But it happens in D.C., it happens in L.A., it happens in Daytona at spring break. These teen takeovers.
I should say it doesn't happen in Nashville, Tennessee. That is my hometown. Whoop whoop, big Tennessee. But Nashville's turning blue. Nashville's been blue, honestly. Although Tennessee is a state of the red Republican, Nashville is blue as they get. You want to know why? Because everybody from Cali moving over there, bringing their political views over there, trying to turn it blue. We don't need that. Take your behinds back to Cali. Trying to do the same thing in Texas. Trying to do the same thing in Florida. Take your behinds back to New York. Take your behinds back to Cali. Take your behinds back to Washington, Seattle. Take your behinds back to Oregon, Portland. Take your behinds to Boston, Massachusetts. Like, take your butts back to where y'all came from. Because we don't need y'all infecting the... Whew. I'm trying not to cuss. Let's continue.
Are not just groups of teens kind of coming together extemporaneously. These are often planned. It's a social media call. They show up and they create damage. So the question is it a parenting problem?
Yes.
Is it a law enforcement problem? Is it both? What do we do?
Well, it's a great point. I mean, where are their parents? And why are they getting to just go out and terrorize cities? In D.C., Tommy, they're freaking out. But
when I was a kid, my mom was on my behind about where I was going and who I was hanging out with. We had a place called the Streets of Indian Lake. It was a big old little plaza. You had your movies, you had your Barnes and Nobles, you had your restaurants, clothing stores, all of that. That's where we hung out, or we were at our friend's house. We were not downtown harassing the citizens, causing commotions. Good God.
Because the curfew that was put in place because of that incident last year sunsets on April 15th. And the D.C. Council can't come up with enough votes now to simply extend it. The police, MPD, say, please extend it because it's still a thing, these flash mob, whatever we call them, and it gives us a preventive tool.
It's not no flash mob.
Now you're seeing the major cities like Chicago and LA also having to do it. But ultimately, curfews are a tool that help law enforcement try and stave off the problem, preventative measures, but they can't deal with this every night. And the parents are going to have to be responsible. Otherwise, I don't know how you stop it. I mean, when did teens become a dangerous thing? But apparently that's what we are dealing with in 2026.
Well, and Carly, part of what happens here, if you have a mass group of teens and something happens, whether it's a takeover, the car stunts, or then you see gunfire like we've seen in a number of these incidents, well, you might have law enforcement come and respond, but then people scatter. So you might get some curfew violations, but you know, you're not going to
exactly
the totality of the enforcement.
Bingo, because there's hundreds of people there. So how do you do that?
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno.
Man, these cities really got to get this under control. I'm sorry, I think we are going to start building some more jails for these kids because they're acting rowdy as heck. And the problem is, it's my own people. I try to separate myself from the pack. Majority of my life, all I hear is, you act so white. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. I'm sorry that I do the things that are not normal in the black community, but I have to separate myself. That's how you get opportunities. That's how you bring yourself up. I don't want to be illiterate. I don't want to be able to not be able to do 2 + 2. I don't want to not know how to do my ABCs. Man, we're going through some strange times, and these cities really need to get their stuff together, especially in Chicago, and definitely in Los Angeles. Them places are looking dystopian. All right, go down, hit the like button, go down to the comment section, tell me how you felt about the video. Thanks for coming through. We're out. Peace.